Venture ABC Annual Event, Ambition and Wisdom, devoted to connecting to capital, Chinese capital spent. Happy New Year, DVW. I'm Marta Emerson, Vice President of the Scaale Group, a venture resource group dedicated to help companies grow. I'm honored to have the opportunity to talk to you today, and I would like to take this chance to talk with Chinese entrepreneurs, young Chinese entrepreneurs, to encourage them to go global. Building a brand is very important. The rest of the world knows China by manufacture, which is a huge industry that brings wealth to the country. But it's time to not only having all these countries knowing all the made in China products, but also invented and designed in China. It will be all about brand. It is true that China has the advantage of cost effectiveness of manufacture, but the future is also for those who can innovate, who can invent, create, and lead new trends. I would like to talk to you about 5 keys of why a Chinese company should go global. First of all is growth. Definitely, if you go to other countries, open other markets, you will have higher revenues, higher sales. Second, very important is capital, raising funds. Sometimes you have to go to other markets to raise those funds. But capital itself, it's not important. Capital is just a vehicle to achieve your objectives. It's a smart money what is important. Getting those investors on international markets that can give you the connections, the access, the network, the experience for you to be successful in those markets. The third key point would be resources. You sometimes need to go outside your country, outside China, to find those resources that are not available in your country. It can be particular knowledge or particular material, something, talent that you have to go and find abroad. So you need to become a global company. A fourth point, would be innovation. In order to innovate, you need to go global. You need to be in other markets. You have to have that exposure. You need to bring people from different cultures to your team. Only that way you can actually truly innovate. Having exposure, what's going on in Silicon Valley, in Europe, in South Africa, in South America. That is the way you can get new ideas and bring value of what you're doing. And fifth is diversification. You want to go global to diversify. Having all the eggs in the same basket can be risky. By going and selling in other markets, you lower your risk of whatever can happen in a political situation, economic situation in one single market. So to sum up, the objective and the idea of all the things that I said, and with the objective to encourage Chinese young entrepreneurs to go global, would be in one sentence. A global company is not only a bigger or stronger company, it's also a better company, because you learn to compete with the best of the best in a different country. So now you become stronger, you become a wiser company. I hope all these ideas were useful for you, and I hope that in my next trip to China, I can meet all of you in person in our office there. I wish you all a happy New Year. Thank you so much.